Greetings, everyone. It is I, Kokoskia, and I'm welcoming you to the stream. The pre-stream, to be exact, where you have the opportunity to get here, get comfortable, and get ready for another day on Hillsfar. Hello, how are you all? I hope you are all doing well. How goes it? Are you good? I hope so. Today is a big day for Hillsfar, because it is the day that winter officially begins. And by that I mean we have snow on the ground. There is snow. There's no way we're avoiding it now. Snow way. How are you all doing? I know there are some people here. There are some people being sneaky.
Mayhem! Yippee!
One of them is Clouth! Hello, Clouth. That is 54 months. That is incredibly kind of you. Thank you. That is very kind. How are you doing? Hope your day's been good. It's quite a nice day here weather-wise today. Pretty nice. I should probably move those at some point. Yeah, I should probably move those. I'm just thinking about stuff, don't mind me. Like, pondering things in my head. Pondering future stuff. I should probably put that away. That there. I could do that. Apologies, I am all over the place. Putting out production fires, so going to let that make sense. Hello, Beak. I hope you are doing well. And hello, Ogre, also. How are you? How goes it all? It is approaching the middle of the month. Soon we shall be getting closer to Toy Day. Toy Day looms, but now is the season of Snowboys and the season of the snowflakes. Buried under snow. Send help. I cannot send help, I'm afraid. I physically cannot reach you. I am sorry. But I hope you're doing well. I hope you are doing okay. You are reminding me, by the way, that I should go into this box here and put these models that I primed yesterday where they need to be. I built a Lego Transformer Bumblebee today. Ooh, that sounds fun. Gonna put this librarian here. Ooh, I have lots of room for librarians. But I need more room for librarians. I'm not even kidding. I need more room for librarians. How many librarians? Yes! If I do that... Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hmm. Perhaps if I do that? I'll think about it. I need more space for librarians. I have so many. I need more, clearly. More librarians. Need a whole shelf of them. Oh! Oh, this is category. Oh, category still set to you for 50. I will change that. Thank you. I will. I definitely. Oh. I changed this information. I changed this information. It did not remember me changing the information. Let me sort that out. All right, let me sort this out. Let me delete that. I went, it's fine, and changed it. Maybe it didn't actually write down my change. Okay. I have sorted that now. Kiko, we expect an adventure of Goldhawk? I don't know. No, it's not a question of latency. It's a question of I did this a while ago, but it didn't acknowledge it. There we go. Like, Goldhawk, if me and Ween settle on a time to do it, that's absolutely something that could happen. Something like a role-playing thing, much less likely. The fact of the matter is, there's only so much time that I have to do stuff, and I create a lot of content. Like, I create a lot of content. I am recording videos Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then there's the editing those videos also on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then there's streams on Monday, Wednesday, Friday evenings, and then streams on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday afternoons. There's not a lot of time where I could do something like that wouldn't eat into what free time I possess. Because I have things that I do roleplay wise on Tuesday and Saturdays, but those are not things I record. Those are not things I want to record. I just wanted to know, to curb my enthusiasm. I mean, I could never say never about things, but I can't promise things that I don't know that I'll ever be able to deliver. They took a lot of organization and a lot of time, and I have a lot of other things that I do, and it's not what people want to hear, but it is how it is. And some people, when I say that I do, say, D&D on Tuesdays sometimes, or I play other things on Saturday, people go, well, why don't you record them? And it's like, I, I mean, Tuesday is with a group of people that I've been a long time friends with who aren't involved in any of my content, and I don't want to turn my Tuesday evening thing that I'm a player in into something that is content. And as for Saturday, yeah, again, I don't want to turn that into content. There is a difficult fine line with workifying all of your hobbies. And it's the same thing when people ask me to, and it's not a bad thing to ask, it's never a bad thing to ask. The same when people ask me, why don't you do a painting stream or a model assembly stream? And the answer is, if I turned 40k into part of my work, yeah, it would then become an obligation. And here's the other thing. If I just got a kit, if I got a 40k kit or something, I would then start assembling it and I would think, I should be streaming this, or I should be recording it. And then suddenly a thing that was a hobby has become a job. And the joy of it disappears. Like, there could very well be, me and Ween should at some point sit down and play, do some more Goldhawk. Goldhawk is the one out of those two that is the most likely to be a thing. We just need to actually sit down and decide upon when to do that. We could certainly do it. Look at the island there in the corner, by the way. The island in the corner has become snowy because the snow has settled. The snow has fallen and we now have snow. But as for like bigger stream stuff, I don't know. I mean, I do a lot of content. Do I do a lot of content everybody wants to see? I have honestly no idea. Like, honestly, I have no idea because sometimes I'll do a game that I just want to play and not people watch. But then again, I'll play games that people ask me to play, and then not a lot watch it. And it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. So now I have the things where people vote, and I also have the one slot on Sunday, which is mine to do with however I wish. And I just do that, and then I stream a variety of games, and because you guys having fun. I mean, yeah, we were. I don't want to turn whatever I'm doing into something that I'm not going to enjoy. Hello there, everyone. Right now in Hillsford, it's 2 p.m. on Thursday, December the 11th, 2025. I don't have any big news to share with you today, but I'd like to touch on a seasonal topic. Oof, another one of those days that chills you right to the core. Which means it's also a perfect day to go outside and play in the snow. If you do venture out in the cold, check the ground for snowballs and give them a little push. Keep rolling them up and down, and once you get enough, you can stick two together and make a snowboy. I hope to see a whole parade of snowboys on my morning walks eventually. And with that, I get back towards your enjoyment of our island. Thank you. Yeah, the worst thing is to turn something you enjoy into a chore, which is not what I'm saying you're asking me to do, I phrase. That's not what I'm saying you're asking me to do, but I do a lot of stuff for my work. But as I say, I'm never going to say no about those things. It's a lot more likely that you'd see Ghost Road for Goldhawk with me and Ween than it is to see me do a role-playing thing. I mean, one day I might do that. I don't know. I can't say yes. It's like that question when people ask me, are you going to play this game, or this game, or this game? And I have to always answer with, yeah, maybe. I could. I don't know. I do not know. Okay. Let's grab all of these. And all of these. And all of this as well. And we'll soon get ready to get some presents. I understand very well that how I create content and what I do is not the in thing anymore for the most part. But so long as I have the people that are willing to support me in doing what I do, I will keep doing it. And it's always my intention to... Did I just grab a... no, I didn't. It's always my intention to keep all of my content available for everyone to view. No plans for paywalls for anything. In the end, the content's just there. There's a lot of content out there for people, and they are free to watch whatever they wish. Did I leave an orange there before? I think I might have left an orange there before. Because we have 7. And they only grow 3, so... I'm glad you're enjoying the Pillars run. I'm enjoying Pillars. Pillars is enjoyable. I like those kinds of games. The problem is that, as far as Baldur's Gate goes, I've played all of them. I've played all the ones in that type of style. Baldur's Gate 1, Baldur's Gate Tales of the Sword Coast, I've done some of that. I've done Baldur's Gate Siege of Dragonspear, Baldur's Gate 2, Baldur's Gate Throne of Baal, Icewind Dale, and Heart of Winter. I haven't done Icewind Dale 2 yet. But I don't know, Icewind Dale 2, I never really gelled with Icewind Dale 2. It's strange, I never gelled with it. Something about Icewind Dale 2... Maybe one day I'll return to it. Hello, Area. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I think it might be like some of the changes they made. I don't know. Wordy's not a problem. We played through, or rather I played through Betrayal at Krondor. Betrayal at Krondor was a very wordy game. A humongously wordy game. I'm okay, thank you. I'm just getting started on my day here on Hillsfar. Just getting started. That. Oh, you mean that game I'm watching the LP of for the 4th time? Yeah. You know, here's the fun thing. I always hear about everybody watching something I've done multiple times, but as you can understand, I only really watch my playthrough once, because I play through it, and then I edit the videos, and that's it. Like, I don't watch my own content. That said, I could definitely watch some of my own content that's incredibly old and I wouldn't recognize it, because it's been so long since I've seen it. So long. You have a time to make RPGs more alive. I'm glad to hear that you think so. And Smitchell is lurking. Lurk away, Smitchell, lurk away. Now we just need to wrap these two up, get changed, and then start our day. Or Kiko, you should go put either beholder on during your next painting session. I've got to be honest, Alias, it would feel really weird. It would feel really weird to put on my own content while I was painting. I think it would throw me off more than anything. I think it would throw me off. Now we need to dress up for the cold weather, for it is pretty cold now. It'd be pretty chilly. Okay, we need some nice, warm... Gorgon's Alliance. I maintain... Maybe one day I'll return to Gorgon's Alliance. I do have Gorgon's Alliance on CD here. Twice. I'm sure at some point I can find a way to get it to work. Maybe. It could happen. I don't know what wizardry I'd need to perform to make it happen, but it could. Does the temper affect the game? The temperature. In this game, no. Can't wait for Giga to try and capture Baldur's Gate 3 good personality during the various break times of the game. Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3 is... I will be honest about Baldur's Gate 3. I could stream Baldur's Gate 3 at some point, especially if certain things that are potentially going to happen could happen. But prepare for Baldur's Gate 3 if I did that to take about 5 kajillion years. Because it would take 5 kajillion years. Also, prepare for me not to be very good at it. Because I wouldn't be very good at it. Like, I can deal with Baldur's Gate. I can deal with... I could even deal with the Temple of Elemental Evil. Yes, there is indeed... There are some things that are available only when it rains, and some things available when it isn't raining, and snow does not count as rain. Yeah, that's basically it. Like, the snail, I think, isn't available when it is not raining. And certain bugs are only available when it's not raining. Or snails are available when it is raining. Certain bugs are available when it's not raining. The coelacanth is only available when it rains, but not in winter, because snow is not rain. I mean, maybe I would. I mean, I've not played it. I've not played Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, Senstar! Hi there, my fabulous bestie! Got a thing for you. Give me a thing that I am, would you like? Thing? Oh, what is it? What is it? What is it? I'm a Boba now. Okay, let me see. Some pears. Yum. But it's so fast it's gonna be rude! Thanks a bunch! If you ever want getting stuff, here, take some colourful mosaic tile flooring. Thanks, Cookie. I do have some plans for, like, characters. Hi there, what do you need? I've had thoughts on it. It's all lace up and wardrobe is huge, I have absolutely no idea what to wear. What do you think will look good as the soon-to-be superstars that I'm still here, so I'm going to permanent now? No. Something cool. That's a pretty cool idea, going with a cool look today. What would look the coolest? Maybe a nice sun hat? You're the best idea, Sunstar. No, you're not a permanent. We just haven't had the opportunity for you to go yet. It will happen. Oh yeah, it rained yesterday, the last day that it will rain. Or rather, /snow, because it does snow... No, it was snow. It's snow even when there isn't snow on the ground for a little while. So. I mean, to play Baldur's Gate 3, I just haven't gathered the... Yeah, it would be a very, very, very long experience. There are some people that go, oh, this game is taking too long to stream. I'm like, oh boy, just wait until we got to Baldur's Gate 3. Just announced they have Warhammer Dark Omen. Well, that's cool. Never played Dark Omen. I was only unfortunate enough to play Shadow of the Horned Rat, which was miserable. I had the misfortune of playing a lot of Shadow of the Horned Rat. Never again. Go! Look at those legs! I want to hand you a thing. What do you got, Berserk? I want to hand you a thing. What's inside? Someone just unleashed right about now. Thanks, I'll leave you later. Time to flex your go-to muscles. I want you to have a comedian's outfit. Yeah, when I played Shadow of the Horned Rat, I found it to be incredibly unforgiving. What's going on, Berserk? I just want to chat. The t-shirt I wear for my daily work is like family. And do you know what makes me want to wear it every day? Do you, Sandy? Is it the comfort? Good answer. But comfort isn't really that important to me. What matters is this. Does it show my muscles to everyone on the island, Berserk? Yeah, I played it. It's like Shadow of the Horned Rat, horrendously unforgivable. What I want them to release. Now, I'm very, very, you know, very measured about... Oh dear, you skelly little donut. I'm very measured about this. What I want them to release is I want them to release Birthright the Gorgon's Alliance and Whale's Voyage 1 and 2. That's what I want. Just, you know, very simple requests. 2 games that... One game that barely anybody knows of, the sequel that even less people know of, and Birthright the Gorgon's Alliance, which is widely considered to be pretty awful. You know, just some simple requests. It's a very smug Dom. Oh, he's getting up. Afternoon, Diderot. You doing good? I want to hand you a thing. Really? What is it? I'll tell you what it is. It's fruit. I got it now. I can't wait. Some pants unleashed right about now. Thanks. I'll eat this later. I'll be honest. I was incredibly surprised when Albion was put up on there, and I was really surprised when Cyclones went up there. Here's some of you. A soothing team room wall. Take it, don't be shy. Thanks, Tom. Here's a we trading time. It's chat time. You were hitting rocks yesterday, weren't you, Diderot? I love that tingly feeling my arms get whenever I hit a rock. I like to pretend I hit a Grand Slam home run. Yeah, I'm surprised that Albion appeared on that. And then they went, oh, here's Cyclones. And I went, that would have been great when I was LPing it. Ah, me LPing that game. Oh, is that Coco thought bobbling? Can we talk, Sunstar? I've been thinking maybe I should move and try living elsewhere. Oh no. Oh no, do we have Coco's photo? Oh no, I feel like we have Coco's photo. We've got that, don't we? Oh no! I've got to scroll back. I think we took a picture of it. Did we take a picture of Coco's... Oh no. Do we have her photo? Oh no. I have to check this now. Right, let me go to my compendium of thing. I can't check by going off and doing it, because if I do that, I won't be able to actually check. Right, scroll through. I now need to double check. It wasn't this one. Oh no, I need to keep going back and checking. I apologize for this, folks. I need to make sure. Oh, was it last stream? I feel like it was last stream that this happened. Let me have a look. Alright, here we go. Yes! Oh no, we have had her photo. Oh no. I've had fun living here, but I've been itching to make a change. Well, you do what you need to do, Coco. You've helped me make up my mind. I'm going to do this, DeYoink. I'm going to start a whole new life. I'm sad we have to say goodbye to each other, but I'm excited to make this bold leap. Needs a thing, DeYoink. We got a thing for you. Oh, really? Yep. Would you like a thing? Yep, someone's leaving. And what's inside? Oh, this is great. It's some apples. That means Saturday is a villager hunt. Thanks. That's so thoughtful of you. That's a thank you. Please take my Becca Sab robe. Thanks, Coco. What's in your mind, DeYoink? You gonna talk about leaving? I've always loved the scenery and vibe of this island. I guess I'm just now realizing how much I miss it here. I'm busy trying to touch base with everyone on the island today before I finish packing for a big move. Sad is what I feel right now. She's like, I love the island. Shame I agreed to be... Wait, I agreed to being yeeted? I thought I was just leaving. And then the cannon. Also, I found Ibila. Ibila is here. Gotta go say hi to the Ibila. Ibila. I was thinking about you. Nice to see you. I got a thing for you, Bella. Baby, oh! Yes. Would you like thing? Why can it be a good thing while I outfit it? It's like starts there and Coco goes, oh no, this won't do. Someone just yum. When it's so fast, it's gonna be rude. Thanks a bunch. Yeah, what's he thanks for like an object? It's a suit of light and joy. Thanks, Bella. What is it, Inks? Also, you can hear the crunching noise of footprints in the snow. Oh, took a critical hit, but I'm so happy. Guess what I bought, Sandy? My favorite romance manga, my favorite snack brand, teamed up for my fattest cross promotion ever. They printed all the characters on different chips and... Wait! Oh no! Oh, I can't snack on my favorite chips when they look like my favorite chips! These bag looks fab. There's something that's satisfying as spending your money on things you love, Inks. Although I love a whole lot of things. Sorry, wallet. Ah, she's okay. Coco's built to last. Oh dear. Oh no, someone's leaving and it's not Raymond. Oh, there's Sasha. We found Sasha and Sasha is dressed up for the warm climate. Right, I suppose we are just going to do all this and get rid of all of these. Okay. Do I want another... I probably want another shovel. Just in case this shovel breaks. There is a not insignificant chance that this shovel will break. Gotta wait for him to be done looking at that, don't we? Yes, we do. Just gotta wait. Do-do-do-do-do. You buying stuff too? Nope, I'm giving you stuff. Huh? Do we get something? Yes, you do. Would you like... thing? I can take it and open it. Some apples. Yummy, it looks good. Thank you. Since that, laying the floor, I need that. I might even share with the bugs. I want to thank you. Hey man, a sprite costume. Hope you like it, Happy. Thanks, buddy. What's up, Happy? Just want to say hi. I want that, and that, and that. Man, my piggy bank's gonna stop if I keep this up. That's what you get, buddy. You gotta spend responsibly. So I've been sorting out, as a somewhat aside, my shelves on one of my Billy bookcases. And I have come up with a little bit of organizing and shuffling of things around. I have one more shelf that can be used for big box PC games. One more shelf. And I have a small list of things that I would like to go up there eventually. But the problem is sourcing quite a few of them, because they are pretty costly. But perhaps at some point I can get them as gifts from various people for, like, birthdays and the like. Slowly accumulate them. I'm just got to make sure that I don't use that space for something else. I need to reserve it for big box games. I need to reserve it. Oh, and that's why I got a shovel, because that shovel is gone. Luckily, this replacement shovel will do a fantastic job of doing the job that that shovel did. There we go. Just make sure there's nothing else here. There is not. Something else new there. Bella has gone off to do other things. She's just singing to the sea. She's just singing the Yeet song. Everybody goes, "Eee!" That is Yeet. Nope. Apparently she is done singing the Yeet song. It's like, no, that's enough eating. No more Yeet song. So it's so easy to use up. It is. It's very easy. Mainly, I've got to make sure that I don't put Warhammer projects there. That's what I've got to make sure I don't do. Hello there, Zan. I hope you are doing well. Hope things are good. Oh, we have found Jitters. Again. Also, there is Ione, enjoying her time. The nice hot beverage. And a cookie. Big box games? No. Not like arcade machines. Big box games. When I say big box game, I mean the boxed PC release of a game. Back in the era when games came out in big cardboard boxes. Yeah, like that, except not in a DVD clamshell, but in a big cardboard box. That kind of release. Lots of games had them in, you know, the 80s, 90s, sometimes even the 2000s. Or chaplains? I don't have any chaplains. Okay, I have one chaplain, and that's for the Old Hammer Army. I have no chaplains. I'm doing well, just getting up and getting ready to go to work. Well, I hope work goes well for you. Technically, I'm doing work right now. makes sense, Ugly. Well, even clamshell games had, DVD box games had instruction manuals. You want to give me something? There was a period when DVD box games had manuals. I've got some. Can I go ahead and open this? Oh, this is great! It's some pears! Thanks, that's so thoughtful of you. I have something here for you. A knit hat. Thanks, Ione. What's up, Gleam? Just want to say hi. I like baking cherry cake. It's great with milk tea, but I always eat too much of it, Gleam. Since I'm on baking cakes, I can't resist. It's kind of a problem. You should. Sounds like a good idea. That's what I'm planning on doing. I've been not only accumulating games that I do own, that were from my childhood, but also getting some more recent games that have become favourites of mine. And a few random things that I found along the way. Okay, let us grab all of these. Like that. And that. Do that there. I do now own literally all of the Age of Armageddon in Ultima. I own all of that. I own Ultima 7. Well, okay, I don't own all of it. There's still one I'm missing. Well, not all games had manuals like that anyway. Gotta remember that quite a few games had quite slim manuals, just because. Not every game had Baldur's Gate 1 style manuals that gave you the history of the entire world and basically all of the stats you need to play D&D. Some were, not all. A lot of them were just, here's a tiny bit of lore, here's the controls, here's how you install it, here's a bit of troubleshooting, and that's it. Mi amigo, great to see you. Look how snazzy Raymond looks today. For me, kind of surprise. This is when he hands over his photo today. This is when he does that. What a fun surprise! I'll open this right now. Ooh, could you hear my tummy rumbling? Is that why you got me these peaches? I'm just gonna tuck that away for 5 minutes from now. Hold up a hand to give me something this good for free. Let's see if I have anything decent to give you. How about a cold country boon night, eh? Yeah, that's not my photo. I get to endure for longer. Looking for obsession with old Raymond, eh? When it's really cold like this, I like to wear the tightest clothes I own. Because they're warm. Yeah, that's the reason why. There is doubt here, Raymond. And again, when I'm thinking about manuals, I remember the fact that Stonekeep came with a novella. I have that novella. In fact, I have the novella in the copy that I've got up there, and I have a copy that I originally owned, like just a copy of the book. It's an interesting little read. And I also have 2 copies of the book The Oath of Stonekeep that was meant to bridge the gap between Stonekeep 1 and Stonekeep 2. You know, that game that they definitely released that absolutely wasn't cancelled. It might have been cancelled. Just a bit. The artwork for Stonekeep 2 was very nice. But it's okay! We got that Switch WiiWare game. Or that Switch... No, not Switch, it was the Wii. It was the WiiWare game, yeah. It was only a WiiWare game. We got the Bones of Stonekeep, and it was terrible. There is a part of me that is sad that I never got it, so that I couldn't play it. But there's also a part of me that is incredibly glad that I never played it, because it's terrible. Like, really, really bad. It throws all of the lore from the previous games out the window. It's full of motion controls. What game are we talking about? Oh, Stone Keep 2 was cancelled, yeah. They were making Stone Keep 2. Let me, while I can do this, because I have my headset as it is, let me go and get my novel that is there, the book of The Oath of Stonekeep, so that I can tell you the blurb on the back. Where is it? I have 2 copies of this book. One of them is around here somewhere. There's The Oath of Stonekeep. There it is. I have a second copy of this somewhere. There it is. I'll use this copy, because this copy is a bit more battered and bruised. An original novel based on the best-selling computer game from Interplay. The Oath of Stonekeep is a brand new original novel that bridges the thousands of years between Stonekeep 1 and Stonekeep 2, the best-selling PC games from Interplay. Perhaps you shouldn't have declared that Stonekeep 2 was one of the best-selling games of Interplay before you released it, because you cancelled it. Yeah. Yeah. It is really nice concept art. It is incredibly nice concept art. The concept art I've seen. I'm sad that the game never came to be, but, you know, that sometimes is just how it goes. No, not a sci-fi game. Welcome to the worlds of fantasy, where thousands of years go by and people are still using the same level of tech as before. It is the same concept art, yeah. The interesting thing, it's always interesting when people go, oh, thousands of years, then therefore it must be sci-fi. It's like, you presume that a fantasy world would develop tech-wise the same rate we do. It might not. It's the world of fantasy. Thousands of years can go by and everything remains exactly the same. Or very subtly changed. But yeah, I have 2 copies of this book. One of them is incredibly worn and battered, just because that's how it arrived to me. And the other one is a lot newer, or rather, in better condition. But it bridges the gap between Stonekeep 1 and 2. I was half listening when Kiko read the Stonekeep manual, and was wondering when Kiko started doing sponsoring. No. Trust me, Interplay are a couple decades too late with that. Considering the fact that Interplay Entertainment has not been a thing since 1998. Okay, I'm trying to think about when it was acquired. Oh no, apparently it still technically exists. Technically. I suppose. But not in the way that I remember them being. Maybe the audible I do not think an audible version of Errant Hope is going to happen anytime soon. The amount of time, money, and effort that would go into it would be astronomical. You underestimate how much work goes into a audio book of anything. Now, the interesting thing is, when people say about sponsor reads, I will say what I've said many times about that. I would only ever do any kind of sponsored thing for an item or product that I can personally vouch for. That I can personally say is something I enjoy or something that is good. If I cannot do that, then I cannot in good faith do a read or a sponsorship thing about it. I can't tell you a thing is good if I cannot honestly say from my heart that... She is singing to the warp pipe. If I cannot honestly say... Oh, she's now checking out the warp pipe. She's checking out the warp pipe. Like, what? What is this, Eeks? But yeah, if I can't say it's something that's good, then I won't say it's good. Like, I was posting on my Discord about 2 games that have, like, Twitch sponsorships going, oh, I didn't read into the details of it, but I might just, like, do a stream of X amount of length playing this game and saying how good it is and getting more people to play it. Shadow Legends coming soon? No. Many a time, Raid Shadow Legends have gone, we want you to do content for us. And I have openly on Twitter said, ha ha ha, no. I don't think it's too far of a push to say that I do not think that Raid Shadow Legends is a good match for my content. I do not think its gameplay and monetization model really gels with me or my audience. That is to say, a game run by a company that literally runs a casino doesn't really work for me. Not my kind of thing. And that's the thing. Games like that can be games that are successful, and they can be games that people like. I mean, there's a reason why certain things in that genre have stuck around, but I have yet to find one of them that I enjoy. I used to play some games on mobile devices, games that I generally like, really old games or games that could also be played on PC, but not anymore. I don't have any games on my phone anymore. And let me tell you, even if I did have games on my phone, Raid Shadow Legends would not be one of them. It would not be one of them. Yeah. Indeed. Indeed it is. But for me, I wouldn't want to do things like that I couldn't personally, as I say, vouch for. If I can't tell you personally that what I am saying is the sincere truth that I would say, regardless of if I was being... If I wanted to do a sponsor, I would have to say to them, look, if I'm doing a sponsorship, you have to give me free reign to say whatever I want. You have to give me free reign to say whatever I like and use footage that I have got myself. If I enjoy your game, I will say I enjoy it. And if I don't enjoy your game, I will say I don't enjoy your game. We haven't really looked, to be fair, Albeek. We'll be looking in a little bit. It just might not have spawned somewhere that we've been yet. We will be making a snow boy, don't worry. We'll probably be making a very silly snow boy. What cuteness is this all for today? Well, there's snow. There's also Coco leaving the island, and there's also me talking about the fact that I've not yet taken a sponsorship with Raid Shadow Legends. Yet. When Raid Shadow... Oh no! Ugh! Sorry, just having another little dizzy spot. No! Madison! Oh, you're so thoughtful. You probably went out of your way to pick this up. Yes, absolutely. Gets 8 medicines out of my pocket. Wow, I think this will do the trick. Thanks to you, I feel like I'm already starting to recover from that cold. You helped me out, so in return, I'd like to thank you by giving you a basketball tank. Sandy, I'm so glad I can count on you. Oh, you can count on me. The medicine you brought me is really working, Sandy. I feel like I might end up with more energy than I had before I got sick. Judy, why is this medicine expired? Don't worry. It's magic medicine. My pockets are magic. Medicine in them never expires. Okay? I made it from a pile of wasps' nests and weeds. It works. Now she's better. Or getting better. Look who's back. You know you're always welcome here, Tootie. Got a thing for you. For me, really? Yep. Would you like... thing? Not some right now. Not at all. Oh, this is great. It's some oranges. Thanks. That's so thoughtful of you. Here, I want you to have my heart. Well, actually, I made it for a pile of wasp nests and weeds. It works. Okay, Tootie. I need to add that as a quote. There you go. It does work. Look at that. You look great in your faux shilling coat. You know what would go great with what you're wearing? A faux fur hat. You're not wrong. Oh, but as well, Tootie. You're not wrong. I mean, it's not the right colour. But you're not wrong otherwise. But yes, you have seen examples of things where people have gone, hey, do you want to play a game? Like, one of the most recent ones is Lucy Dreaming, where the developer came up and went, hey, I see you love point-and-click adventure games, we do those, are there any of these that interest you? And I went, what about this one? And then they just gave me a key. There was no obligation for me to say anything one way or another about the game. It's like, here's a key, play the game. And I have been playing the game, and I really enjoy it. If I hadn't have enjoyed playing the game, I would have told you. I would have told you. I've hit this one already, haven't I? Yes, I have. And then there were also things like Gibbous, where they pointed me towards a publicly available demo, and Lord Winklebottom Investigates, where they pointed me to a publicly available demo, and Beyond the Edge of Owlsguard, which was a demo, and then I played the full game, and you know what I think about Owlsguard. If you don't know, I think Owlsguard is a really fun game. I want to put this book away now. Hey there, welcome to this spell myself as my lovely backlaw. Thank you, I'm going to put this book away. Don't want it here on my desk because I'm just flicking through the pages idly. Just flicking through the pages. Let me put this away. There we go. Along with my spare copy of my spare copy of the Lord of the Rings trilogy and my spare copy of Isaac Asimov's Prelude to Foundation. I mean, that... You know, those things that you just have randomly a spare copy of. There we go. I'm back. Well, I say I'm back. I never left for you. It's been so cold, my spines are chattering. Do you ever try to distract yourself from the cold by experimenting with fun warm outfits? I recommend it. Well, there we are. Do you need the video and go right ahead? I do, thank you. Ooh. That is a nice sweater. That is a nice sweater. We also have these fancy faux fur ankle booties. Hold on, never got your eye? I'm afraid not. Now we are looking for Boris. Please come again. I will. I will. Yeah, thinking about slightly less super serial things. I do have my list. I do have a list of games that I want to eventually get for this shelf, this final shelf. But I also have more space, and I don't know what to put in those spaces. The answer, I suppose, is that I don't purposefully go out of my way to find random things to go in those spaces. I go and see over time if there are things that will naturally fill that void. Also, Boris is here. Is Boris crafting? Boris might be crafting. I mean, that is the thing I could get, but I personally would have no reason to want to get that. The games that are on my shelf are games that... Cookie. Ugh! Just now Sasha said that my whole Arthur thing is kind of funny. No. It's not supposed to be funny, so I was thinking, maybe I should change it. No, be yourself. Really? Well, that's a relief. I don't have to worry about it anymore. Yep, not at all. Totally forgot about. But, like, if I give you an example of some of the things that are on my shelves... Hello, Bella. You got, like, Lands of Lore 1 to 3, Stonekeep, Albion, Zed, Whale's Voyage, Lords of Magic, Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, Icewind Dale, the Ultima Armageddon trilogy, bit of the saga, Ultima 1 and 2, Settlers 2, Birthright, Command and Conquer. Got the whole Discworld trilogy there now. All of it. Discworld 1, Discworld 2, and Discworld Noir. Discworld Noir is a Christmas present from my partner. So I've got all three of them now. There are 4 games that are currently on the list of things that I would really like to get. I can remove that from the list of things that are on its way because it has arrived. There are 4 things I would like to get. One of them is... Well, 3 of them are first-person shooters. One of them is Doom 1 / Ultimate Doom, because I really like Doom 1. The second one is Duke Nukem 3D, because Duke Nukem 3D is a game of my childhood and I enjoy it as a first-person shooter. It's expensive, though. Quake is also on that list. Quake is also on the list because I have Malice, which is a total... like a total conversion thing of Quake. That's a thing from my childhood, Malice. And Beneath a Steel Sky. Maybe, I suppose, Quake 2, possibly. But Beneath a Steel Sky is absolutely... There's one of the Snowboy things. Beneath a Steel Sky is absolutely... There they both are! It's absolutely one of the things that I would like to get. I would like to get Beneath a Steel Sky. But again, not cheap. Once I've got those, I'd have a lot of space left over. And I'm sure eventually I would find things that I want to... Maybe the Ultimate Collection would be a good thing to get. Because that's how I got introduced to Ultima, by the way. The Ultima Collection. Do you own a box copy of Rise of the Triad? Nope. And, oh boy, I bet that's... I'm going to look it up. I bet that's really expensive. I bet that's really expensive. It is... let's have a look. It's, ooh. Okay. It depends, is the answer. The answer is, it depends. I could get the Kix Extra Large version of it for not very much. But if I wanted one that isn't that, it would be more expensive. I could also buy Extreme Rise of the Triad if I wanted to get... If I wanted to spend £260. Yeah, I'm just going to say it now. I don't think I'm going to spend £260 on Extreme Rise of the Triad. I'm sorry. To be fair, you know, it was a very small release. You could mostly download it, but nowadays. But yeah, not gonna be spending that much money on Extreme Rise of the Triad. People have told me, by the way, they've gone, "Oh, Kiko, Extreme Rise of the Triad's not that bad. You can play Extreme Rise of the Triad, it won't be a problem." So we're playing Extreme Rise of the Triad after Dark War. We're not going to play The Hunt Begins first, we're going to play that one. And if it turns out to be bad, if it turns out to be terrible, I can just turn around to the commenters and go, "You did this. This is your fault." Yeah, they said... Darn it! They said that it would be fine. They went, "Yeah, this is fine. Don't worry, it'll be alright." We shall see. Ah, yes, Might and Magic games. They are also pretty expensive. A sad thing you need to remember about England is that certain games that are pretty cheap comparatively to get in the US are a lot more expensive here. Oh, well, looks like we are going to be going into here, talking to Boris, and eliminating... Oh, is that a new one? That is a new one. And getting rid of that snowball. But I'll get there eventually. I'm sure I'll fill up that shelf with something. I just need to fill it up with things I really, really want. I mean, I could get Rise of the Triad. Well, to start something, I gotta keep on going towards done. Guess I'm getting more stubborn with age. Do you play Wizardry? Ah, you're talking to somebody that has a copy of Wizardry Gold. So yeah, I have. What, this thing? I'm making a knight's helmet. It's tough, but I've got ages of patience. Like you need that to be into DIY, Snort. Wait, you're now to make a knight's helmet? I do. Is that so? I thought he was so handy, Sandy. You might have the know-how, but do you have written instructions? Because it just so happens that I've got a DIY recipe you can share around. I don't think Wizardry 8 came in a big box. Before Knight's helmet catches on, I'll have you to thank, Snort. I don't think it did. Let me double check that. It did not. It came in a DVD. I'm sorry, it did? Wizardry 8 did come in a big box, but it's incredibly hard to find? Because there's one here that's really badly damaged. Huh. Oh, that's because it's in America. That's why. That's because it's in America. Oh, hey, kiddo, what's in your mind? Just something to give me? I do. Would you like thing? Well, if I will get to unwrapping. Some apples! Sounds like a good build, Canis. Smells down good, too. I'll give you some look at home. In my belly. Let me thank you. At HMD, enjoy! Thanks, buddy. I'd like to get Serpentile at some point. Oh, hey, kiddo, what's in your mind? I'd love to get Ultima 7 Serpentile. Hey, I'm a kind of bad mood, so I'm gonna you for a moment. I don't like the hospital. What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of the hospital? Needles, right? Gah! They always say, oh, this one hurt a bit, then it really stings. They can't fool me anymore. Next time I need a shot, I'm gonna make them blend it into a smoothie or something. Snort. But yeah, Serpentile would be a really good one to have. I really want the map for Serpentile. I have the map for Ultima 7 hung up on my wall. I really want the map for Serpentile as well. Maybe a spare copy of the map from Ultima 8 too. Well, there's some bad news because we had to pop in and out. The snowballs are not there anymore. That's alright though, we can go find them in a bit. We can go find them in a bit. Do need to make sure that we have 30 Nook Bar tickets as well for Saturday. Ooh. Ooh. Oh dear, pardon me. Why hello, Sunstar. Welcome to the Hillside Museum. How may I be of service? I'd like to assess fossils. Oh, what would you like me to assess? I'm all aflutter. I'd like for you to assess all of these, please. Oh, well, the one I see. Well, let's take a closer look, shall we? Oh, yes, indeed, they are quite splendid, but last time I've seen bloody house fossils such as these. I am indeed tempted to purchase these for my personal collection. But no, I must exercise restraint. I'm at home to now. Might I help you with anything else? I'm good. Jolly good. Please enjoy the rest of your visit. Yeah, but some of the bigger games that I want for my collection, they would be very expensive to acquire. Definitely a get them slowly over time kind of dealio. Well, looky here, it's you again. We keep up into each other. That we do. I got a big brother watching the shop while I'm here getting my daily dose of Java. Yeah, I'll be bringing a cup back from him. He never let me hear the end of it if I didn't. Sure, it's getting cold these days. You know, the toast can be dark and muddy, but it ain't never this cold. What's home let's do today? Can I have some coffee? It's 200 bells a cup. Sure. There he goes, making another beverage. Rupert's cup especially for you. Drink up, cool. Will do. But only once it's cooled down a little bit. Or a lot. But yeah, I've got, like, some games I want to get, and other games I'd be neat to get. Oh, that's a good point. Ooh. That would be a weird game to get. Is it available? In German it is. A weird thing to just grab for my collection in German. We had that game. I don't know when we got it. We must have got it ages, like, so long ago. I never really gelled with it, Amber Star. But Amber Star was followed by Amber Moon, and the people that made Amber Moon left, well, when Thalion Software dissolved, some of them went to work with Blue Byte, and they made Albion, which is sort of their spiritual successor to Amber Moon. And Albion, I mean, you know what I think about Albion. Albion's a fun game. It's a flawed game in some regards, but it's also a fun game. Coco waffling about old video games in his streams. It happens more often than you think. It really does. More often than you think. Coco linking links to his throne wish list. Happens more often than you think too. Linking links. I mean, that's technically correct, Coco. You are indeed linking a link. It is a thing you just did. I'll sell all of these. Like so. And then we will go get our Nook Miles. Oh, she's changing. Changing what she's doing. I hope you're all having a decent day today. It's going to be a busy weekend for me, that's for sure. An incredibly busy weekend. And what's in here? Not a lot of things is the answer. Not a lot of things. Well, it is time for us to go and find that snow boy in the making. Where could they be? Not here. Or here. You're now up and active. Nothing here. Nothing here. Ah! It's... Huh! Okay, that's not what I was expecting to happen. The big snowball is back. Intriguing. We can go with this. Okay, we've got a nice area here to roll about. A little bit bigger. Then... Yes? Oh! Not enough space. Okay, okay. Panic. There. Put this back. That's gonna be a little bit too small, isn't it? You did it! I did? No, I did it! I can't believe it! You got everything right! Color check, shine check, size check. You made everything about me perfect. We had a word for people like you in the snow world. Amazing! Did you get that? Amazing! Man, I'm so happy right now. I know it's dangerous to don't want to cry, but I don't think I can help myself. Even I can't play cool here, I'm practically melted with appreciation by you and your snow skills. That's a thank you. I'll give you this awesome large snowflake. I put your thank you gift along your belongings. Now go and craft an item that'll remind you of me. It was both cool and it's all because of you, but thank you so much. Neat. I know I was just born today, but for some reason I don't feel like a kid. I'm an old soul. Like, oh, you know what I need to do? Hang on. I don't have a thing available to redeem. It's that time of year. Why don't I have Talk to Snowboy active? Well, I can now because we have a Snowboy. I can now. Also, build a Snowfolk. G-Vault's like, oh, we gotta ban the sale of jewel crabs. That's incredibly important. Thanks, G-Vault. I know you have the important things all sorted. Consume some starch cola, we can do that too. Now I need to see how many snowflakes we have. The answer is going to be an awful lot, isn't it? So, we have... Let's see. Oh, not as many as I thought. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. We have 100 large, small snowflakes and 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 71 large snowflakes. Well, I think it's time for us to get more snowflakes. I think it's time, with the increased amount of storage space that we're going to have, for us to get more snowflakes. There was one. Oh, is that one? No, that is not one. Snowflakes flutter around much like other... Oh, there's one. You gotta be careful, because you can swat them away if you're not exact. There we go! Wow, it's a snowflake. It's like a tiny, beautiful sculpture. Okay, there's Berserk. Very important to have a Berserk there. Do you know where your Berserk is? Hang on. Need to make sure I get the exact number of Zeds. It is... Is it 3 Zeds? It's 2 Zeds. Well, it's a Berserk. Will you invite one soon? I mean... We kind of had him on the island for a while, Ali, so you gotta keep up, man. I thought with you being in these streams so often, you'd know that we've had him for ages. I don't know. Not even the dedicated fans keep up with things anymore. Nothing here. Oh. Yeah. Oh, no! Darn it! I might have missed. It might have happened. It's okay. There are plenty more snowflakes in the air. You know, this is probably the closest I'm going to get to a snowy Christmas. Again. I can appreciate snowy Christmases a lot more, though, now that I don't have to work in a different place for them. Maybe the fact that I'm in here so much and still hear me imagine your friend. He's not imaginary, he's actually real. In a strange roundabout way, all of these people are imaginary. Sort of. I mean, I saw him at the campsite. That wasn't him. Do we have to do that Venn diagram thing again about all jitterses are burb, but not all burb is jitters? Oh. Yeah! There are a lot of snowflakes here. Huh? Okay, so Alias has this thing Sonia called jitters blindness, where he is incapable of seeing or perceiving jitters. And it sometimes manifests as him seeing other jock burbs as jitters when they are not in fact jitters. It's sad. I've been trying my best to get him to seek an expert's opinion on this, but he just refuses. It makes me sad. I haven't seen jitters in a while. What are you talking? You haven't seen jitters in a while, eh? What about this guy? Hey, we meet again, Berserk! You haven't seen Cakes yet? He's over the plaza, Berserk. I was about to go over to look at sneakers, but then I remembered I always run barefoot anyway. You know, this guy right here, the burb. Get swole, we can do that. Oh dear. Well, we're going to interrupt Cookie's singing. Oh no, not you too, Sonia. Not you too! Also, Raymond, I think you might be slightly overdressed for this. Just a little, Raymond. What? Doesn't everybody go and exercise like this? This guy was on his way to an incredibly serious, like, business meeting. He went, oh wait, gotta get swole first. And then there's Dom in the corner there, just having already gotten swole all day. This is just a light warm-up. And we are nearly done. Oh. Missed that one there. And everyone was in time there. And I only a bit behind there. I like this sometimes the villager is behind. Yeah. Okay, we need more snowflakes. We only have 6. We require more. We also got more Nook Miles. Oh yeah, I need to see how many Nook Miles we have. Well, tons. But how many tickets we have. So we can be ready for Saturday. Okay. How many tickets do we have? We have 30! Excellent. That is exactly what we need. Yeah, Coco is leaving, Sonia. Coco asked to leave today, and she has already handed us her photo, so Coco is going. She is getting yeeted tomorrow. It is sad. We will miss how expressive she is, but it is time. And we get to go on a villager hunt to find someone new. As a note, by the way, if we find Canberra in that villager hunt, we're taking her. And then we'll just swap Raymond's house around and move Raymond's house. We're like, wait, I'm being downsized? We're like, yep, afraid so. Get to move over there. It's like, that's not fair. Like, but you could have left. Okay. Need to find a couple more snowflakes. There's one. Darn it! Oh. And we will never get that snowflake ever again. There will be other snowflakes, but that one was unique. I'll leave that there. Nope, no, I shouldn't leave that there. I think that's a new flower. Something, something, let the flower overlords win, says Aldius. No. Never. Okay. Oh. Darn it! I just keep running through them. See, when you're going for snowflakes, yes, they are entropy in floral form. I refuse. I will battle entropy. I shall have at thee with it. And I will prevail. I will prevail. Do need some more. There's Coco. Do need some more snowflakes, though. Oh, there he is. Continuing to be incredibly overdressed. Oh. Easy Bila. Obvious statement is obvious, but Bila is Bila. That is also an obvious statement. Now, if we pop into here and then pop out, all of the bugs that are about will respawn. Which means that some of the bug things, I have a battle with entropy and I will prevail. Kiko discussing tulips. I mean, we are not wrong. We're not wrong. You could say that I have a small mania when it comes to that. That's a reference for those, you know, historians out there. Yeah, nice, subtle reference. I think I need one more now. I only need one more. No, I've got 10. I've got 10. Perfect. Cookie keeps getting distracted by the keyboard and the microphone. This does make sense. Cookie is a peppy. She wants to make music and dance and sing. And she's very skilled at it. See? Very skilled. Look at that skill there. That talent. Oh, this is why I like Cookie. It's an adorable doofus who's gonna get yeeted off the island. It's like, Arthur, you can't get rid of me, I'm too adorable. It's like, I got rid of adorable people before. Arthur! Like, you signed the contract, Cookie, when you moved onto the island. Once you hand over the photo, you're in danger. I haven't seen what Kix has, actually. Oh, champ, have a look. No rush at all. What have you got? Oh, you do have that fancy backpack. Alright. Basic backpack. Comes to 1,208 bells. Do you buy him? Very much obliged. I'd actually argue that Cabbage Patch Kids are less obscure. Because there's something in living memory for a lot of people. Anything else you want to buy? But definitely for people who weren't in the circuit at that point. Much obliged. I mean, you've got the... I mean, Beanie Babies are a classic when we talk about that. Good old Beanie Babies. That was interesting. Beanie Babies are much more well known. Oh, no. Beanie Babies are a lot more well known. My dad was on the front line. It's the Cabbage Patch Dolls, yep. On the front lines. Don't talk to me about Cabbage Patch Dolls. Lost a lot of good employees in the Cabbage Patch Doll era. They just couldn't cut it. Staring out of the blinds. He went to the toy store during Christmas to get the employee. Oh! That's clever! That is clever. Sorry, just having a bit of a stretch here. Ugh. Ah. Lovely stretch. I definitely think at points I was, like, swept up by certain things. I'm sure I absolutely was. Not so much nowadays, though. I really don't get, like, dragged into hype like that anymore. I don't get dragged into hype like that anymore. During the hype, people were invited to the store one at a time. An employee would escort them to the dolls and let them pick out one, and then escort them to the cash register. That is incredibly well organized. I imagine there was still kerfuffles, though. I imagine there was still kerfuffles. I mean, I remember Tamagotchis. And I am most definitely not of that generation. Then they were escorted to the door where two guards... What? Oh. Oh, that... Huh. I had a nano pet rather than a Tamagotchi. I was terrible at taking care of it. It always ran away. Frontlines, Kiko. Frontline. You... I do not doubt that now. That is... Yeesh. Yeesh. And now I look at things like, the things about Pokemon cards and everything else, and I just go, eh. Like, yeah, could I have made a lot more money by selling my Pokemon cards myself? Yeah. That's a huge amount of effort and time and everything else, and I'm just like, yeah. It wasn't worth it for me. I just wanted them gone. And I appreciate that the store that I sold them to made a fair amount of money from my stuff. I mean, that's understandable. They need to make a living. They need to make a living. What I should probably do at some point is I should, well, here's the thing, okay? Comic books was interesting because I believe that one of the bigger ones that made people think that it was big was, I think it was like the death of Superman. Because a lot of people didn't think that would be a very, like, interesting thing. And then that became incredibly valuable. The problem was, I think, is that the comic book creators ended up trying to make things collectible. They were like, this is a collectible edition, this is a this is that. Like, they don't get to pick whether something is collectible or not. It's the people that buy them that decide whether something is collectible. And if it doesn't matter how much, like, rare collector's thing you put on a box, if everyone has one, it's not rare. Like, an item is only valuable if someone is willing to pay that price. Like, it's only worth it if people want to buy it. And ultimately, comic books are there to be read. That's what a comic book is for. It's like Warhammer models. They're there to be built and played with, and Gunpla's there to be built, and video games are there to be played. And I know I've got some video games here that are in, literally in boxes on shelves. But these are all games I already own. They're games I already possess. So these are extra display ones. And I'm paying the premium for having them. I'm paying the premium for getting these things that are purely decorative. But, a little bit of decoration, a little bit of aesthetics is not a bad thing. It brings me joy having them. So that is the important thing. That is the important thing. But you know what else I need to do? I need to find somebody to raid. Hey! I see that people are around. Star Wars toys are meant to be... Well, there's an interesting thing about that. It's like, toys are meant to be played with, yes. But also, I do have to concede that, people can buy a thing and do what they want with it. Like, you can get the toy and play with it. You can decide that you're just going to keep it in its wrapping. You can, if you want to, buy a thing and then throw it off a cliff if you really want to. But don't buy a thing presuming that it will go up in value, because there are only 3 guarantees in life, pretty much. One is that you are born, one is that you will perish, and the third is that the interim moment will have some form of taxation in the middle. Like, those 3 things are the 3 guarantees. You know what else is a guarantee, though? There's a guarantee that this stream is sadly coming to an end. But there's a couple of things I need to quickly do before we conclude. First off, there is me thanking you for being here, because you are all absolutely fantastic, amazing, brilliant, and wonderful. I couldn't do what I do without you, and I wouldn't want to do what I do without you. Those comics in the 90s still worth as much as talk. Yeah, they overprinted them because they thought, oh, this will be a collectible doobie. But that's fine, That's the market doing what the market does. There's a couple of things you need to quickly talk about before we conclude. First off, there's me thanking you. Secondly, there's the website, that's geekolskia.com. You can check out all kinds of things there, including my schedule, read Thursday.com. We'd also find links where you can buy my book, Care and Hope. There's also the Discord, and there you can join a larger thriving community, which I'm often a part of. There's loads of places to talk about stuff there, loads of emotes based on those places, streams past and present. If you link your Twitch and Discord together and you sub to on Twitch, you see Twitch emotes and Discord, which is fantastic. There's also the Patreon, and there you can pledge to support me in doing what I do. There's not a Let's Play stream where I sit behind paywalls, no problem, Hobo. There's a lot of stuff that goes behind the scenes that you typically don't see. Like the editing, compression, test teams, test quality, because everything makes all what I do a reality. And with the mortgage, bills, food, and all that jazz, thanks Demon Dragon, I rely now more than ever on the people that pledge to me to make all what I do possible. But remember, never put more money to me than you can afford to. Only ever use your disposable income if you're going to be pledging towards me. Don't bankrupt yourself helping me out. Look after yourself first and then think about me if you want to. And if you want to support me in other ways, like Demon Dragon posted there are my YouTube channels. There is Kokoskia, my near 18-year-old 10,000 plus video Let's Play channel. I'm so old! And then there's Vodskia, my newer VOD focus channel. And if you want to help both channels grow, you can do so by liking and commenting on videos, subbing if you're not subbed. And if you are subbed, why not press that bell for those notifications? There's also the social media accounts. There's Twitter, Blue Sky, Mastodon, Discord, and the community tab on YouTube. And there you can get notifications on when I start streaming, where my Let's Play videos go live, and all kinds of random other stuff. But you know what else there is? That is correct. There's also the Throne Wishlist, and there you can put money towards things that bring me joy. Right now, there are a couple of things on there. There is something for my computer. There is a CPU that hopefully will be put in the computer, along with a few other things maybe, to give it a extra lease of life. There's also some small things for the Avatars of Splendid and Marines Extreme, and there's also a couple of big box PC games. Just some small little things. Finally, there is me thanking all of you, because seriously, you are all absolutely fantastic, amazing, brilliant and wonderful. I could not do what I do without you, and I wouldn't want to do what I do without you. You are the heart and soul of my community. You make this all possible, and I've never been happier than when I am entertaining all of you, because seriously, you are just all fantastic. You really, really are. You are the most awesome group of people ever. And I'm just so humbled by your continued support and kindness and generosity, and just being the greatest group of people that I could ever hope to have like my stuff. And with your continued support, I'll be able to keep doing all this for many, many years to come, as many years as is possible. So thank you all ever so much, everyone. Seriously, everyone, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And whether it be morning, afternoon, or evening, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I hope you achieve everything you set out to do. The next stream, by the way, is tomorrow. That will be at 7 PM GMT. It will be the continuing adventures of Pokemon Legends ZA, where we have finally reached rank B. There is only one more rank to go, and 5 kajillion side quests. Yeah, we have a couple of side quests we need to do. And by a couple, I mean, yeah, we have lots of them. But I'm sure we'll get round to it. I mean, it's not like we're going to end up being sidetracked by other things like the plot. I mean, would that ever happen? That might end up happening. It just might. But you'll help me not get distracted, right? Right? And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later. You know, I wonder why I started making my outro that. I don't know when that started. But anyway. And remember, be nice to each other, everyone, for if everyone is nice to each other, the world would be that much better a place. And we all want that, don't we? Well, I certainly do. And I hope you do too. Later.